Hey folks, Nick here. Time for another exciting unboxing video. Now, it seems like I've been doing a lot of these lately, and really it's just been timing. Like I said, I don't do unboxing videos for every game that I get, even if it's a really cool game like, say, Eldritch Horror, that seems like it has a lot of components. I really want to save it for Kickstarters because Kickstarters usually have a lot of extra stuff in the box and it's usually hotly anticipated. People have been waiting for them for a very long time, and my dog's making a lot of noise chewing on her bone, but we're just going to work through that. So anyways, I try to save these unboxing videos for big and cool Kickstarters, and for some reason it seems like a lot of them have been coming out lately. I think because for a lot of the original Kickstarters that I backed about a year ago, and I really started getting into the hobby, they're just about now coming into fruition at the same about a year from when they first came out. I think that a lot of Kickstarters set their start time for around the holiday season. I don't know, it seems like maybe it's a good time because a lot of people get pledges in other people's names as gifts, and maybe people think a lot of project creators think that people are flush with cash after the holidays from gifts of cash. I don't know the reason, but 12 Realms, which I did the unboxing video for, and Kingdom Death was actually delayed, but hopefully that'll be out by the spring. Guardians Chronicles was also delayed, but hopefully January. Myth was actually going to ship early, but now I think it's gone back to shipping on time, but who knows? I mean, the thing is, if you're really into Kickstarter, you know always to take that release date that they put on the project page with a grain of salt, because it's just not going to happen. If you get a Kickstarter that ships within like 3 months of that original ship date, that's fantastic. That's golden right there, and they did a fantastic job. But most are just not that way, even from everything from a little card game up to an epic board game. It's just the way it goes. It's something that you have to accept if you're really into Kickstarter. So what game are we talking about today? Let's just cut to the chase. That would be BattleCON Devastation of Indines from Level 99 Games, designed by Brad Talton Jr., or David Brad Talton Jr., I think. Yeah, I think he goes by Brad. But anyways, I really enjoyed War of Indines. In fact, I should have pulled it off the shelf. Here we go. Here you go. This is War of Indines. I didn't actually back this on Kickstarter because it was too late. I wasn't into board games or Kickstarter or anything like that at that point. But I bought it after the fact at retail. I'm not sure exactly where I bought it from because I think it was out of print officially on Level 99 Games website. But anyways, it's a really fun game that basically simulates every cool sort of 2D fighter you ever played as a kid, or maybe even today. It has less to do with like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat than I compare it more to games like BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, ones that have very anime-ish characters fighting it out with weird powers. But super cool game. I don't get to play it nearly as much as I want to, but after just a few plays, I was ready to take the leap and back the Devastation of Indines Kickstarter, because War of Indines, it picks up where War of Indines left off in the storyline. I'm not even really sure about the storyline that much, but the two games are compatible, and you can take the fighters from Indines, put them into Devastation, and have them fight out against each other. And Devastation just took everything to like a whole other level. Just, I don't know, there's over 30 fighters, I think, and tons of promo fighters that were put out as part of the Kickstarter. All kinds of different play modes. There's a cooperative mode. There's like a one versus all mode, I think, or maybe there's just cooperative mode. And there was a ton of like little mini games that came out along with it, like Disc Duelers and Pixel Tactics. I think Pixel Tactics might have already been out, but then as part of this, they had the funding to do Pixel Tactics 2 and re-release Pixel Tactics, and 7-card Slugfest, and there's like a whole tag team mini game you could have added. I didn't really get a lot of that extra stuff. All I got was the base pledge, but from everything I've seen already from other people that have gotten the game and from the weight of this box, there's a lot in just that base pledge. So this is the box, and it is very heavy, so much so that I had to actually double check my records and make sure I hadn't ordered some other smorgasbord of Level 99 games, because I did not think that Devastation would have that much stuff. But without further ado, let's go ahead and open it. By the way, I would be remiss if I didn't mention that mention that there is another Level 99 Games Kickstarter that's currently seeking funding called Argent the Consortium, which I have to be honest, looks like it's even better than these. I really like War of Indines. I'm really excited for Devastation, but it's a 2-player fighting game, which is typically out of my wheelhouse, whereas Argent the Consortium has the same universe and artwork style as the other Indines games, but it is a worker placement game that looks like it takes away all the bad parts of some of the worker placement games that I've played, like Kalis and even Lords of Waterdeep, and adds much more theme and much more creativity, and I can't wait. I'm a backer. I've been kind of downing Kickstarter lately. There hasn't been that much that got me that excited, but I really love what they're doing with this one. Very simple pledge tiers. They're handling it right. I can't wait to play it. All right, what do we got? We got a ton of wrap, of course. Okay, well, first things first. I see an envelope. I want to open the envelope. I don't know what it is, but it's heavy. All right, unmarked. What do we got? We have what looks to be a letter from Mr. Talton himself. I'm not going to read every little bit, but basically, see, here's all the pictures of all the different games released as part of the Kickstarter. Basically, it's just thanking everyone for backing BattleCON Devastation. They give a little, they give a little plug for Argent. And to like them on Board Game Geek. All right, cool. All right, that's neat. Hey, not every Kickstarter does that. I appreciate that. I'll say that even Zepocalypse did that, which I'm sorry that it was such a bad game, but at least they put a cool letter in it. Oh, okay. First things first. Now, I had actually was looking for some promo characters for BattleCon that I had not been able to get a hold of, and I was just like, you know, I'm not shy about just asking project creators and just designers on Board Game Geek, hey, can I get some stuff? And I emailed or Kickstarter messaged Brad and says, hey, I'm a backer of Devastation. I wanted to get this cool promo character from the last game. Can I get it? He was like, yeah, sure, give me your name. I'll put it in the box. I'm not saying he's going to do that for you if you message him, but he did it for me. I was surprised that he remembered, but he definitely did it. This is, and now I feel bad because I don't remember the name of these characters. I just know that I wanted them. Klaus and Wendell. I think these are from an RPG called Imperium? Magic Imperium? Something like that. That looked neat. I never got a chance to actually play it. I don't get a chance to play a lot of tabletop RPGs lately, but cool. So I have another character. Very, very happy. Alright, we got standees here. I think these are for promo characters that were like special add-ons that were released for stretch goals. Let's take a look. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. I know, my camera sucks. I wish I had better control over it. But, oh, look at that. That's, well, I don't know who that's from. I'm sure it's from some kind of webcomic, but he looks kind of cool. Robot. But this is, I'm blanking on his name, but it's like the main superhero from Sentinels of the Multiverse. Oh, man. I can't believe I can't remember that right now. But please flame me in the comments. I should know that. Who? I don't want to cheat. What is his name? All right, the card is probably in here, so then I'll find out. But I don't know who that is, but she's cool. But he's a hero that no one ever likes to play because he's like Superman, but all he does is buff the other characters and like take damage. Oh, whatever. All right, here's a whole stack of stuff that I don't even know. All right, don't try this at home, kids. You could seriously damage your card and components using a razor blade. Alright, I want to try to do this video quicker because my last one was way too long. But weapons, cool, 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 cool. I'm assuming all the stuff that's out of the box is just extra stuff from the Kickstarter. Sweet. This is like a lot of extra characters. Let me see. Let me kind of fan them out here. All right. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can do something about that. I want you to be able to actually see the things that I'm holding up. So I might be a little out of focus, but you should be able to see these much better. There you go, maybe. There's one of them. I know that some of these were... Oh, I'm not even sure if these aren't the actual character cards. These are like upgrades. Like, here's an upgrade, I think, for that little robot, cool robot dude. The game had a lot of extra characters that people actually created. They're from backer pledges, and people were actually able to vote on them. Wow, a lot of really cool new characters. I really love the artwork in this game. They used a couple of different artists. They're both really good. One of them, I think, is named Fabio something. The other one's got like a chibi anime name. I can't really remember. These look like some new cards for existing characters from the old game. They might be updated or eroded cards, or maybe it's just a whole other set. I don't know. But a lot of these are definitely from the old set. Cool. And that looks like a printy. Major points if you recognize the reference. Alright, cool. Borneo, the team mascots. I'm sorry, I don't remember what a lot of this stuff is or what game mode this is from, but super cool anyways. And here's another pack. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, because I saw it says Freedom 5 on the back, and that's the superhero team from Sentinels. So this is probably the character cards for Legacy. Was that his name? Legacy? It's just on the tip of my tongue. Legacy is, I think, the name of that hero. And there's Bugbear. Alright, yeah, these are all the cards for the new promotional characters. Yep. Cool. I don't know who most of these people are. I think they're from webcomics and such that I'm not really aware of. But here are the Sentinels of the Multiverse people. There's Wraith. There's Bunker. These are the Freedom 5. Tachyon, who I'm hoping her card is as overpowered as her character is in the actual Sentinels of the Multiverse game. Absolute Zero, who no one likes to play because he's just too complicated and wonky. But yeah, Legacy, that's his name. Duh. No one likes to play as him either. I love that game, but some characters are just not that great. Alright, well, all we've done so far is go through some of the stuff floating around the top of the box. And there's more. Here is the extended edition stuff. So this looks to be, if I'm guessing correctly, a bunch of the extra promotional standees and optional stuff for the game that if you want to flip it out. If you don't like the standees that are actually for the main characters. And I don't think any of this stuff I've shown you so far is in the retail version of the game. Now there's a big debate. In fact, on one of the Showdown episodes that I didn't take part in, which is kind of rare, the Dice Tower Showdown episodes, there was a debate between people about the benefit of Kickstarter and even convention exclusives in the hobby, whether they're a good or a bad thing. And I think the general consensus of that, of what everyone came to the conclusion of, was that they, in an ideal world, they wouldn't exist, but they're necessary. I don't know if evil is too strong a word, and they help a lot of companies, including Level 99 Games, to actually get their product out there and to get people interested and to get people backing. And if you didn't have them, you wouldn't make nearly as much money and possibly not enough money to make the project succeed. It's just the way it is. Although, if I was going to guess, because of a lot of the snafus with shipping and putting just way too much stuff in the box, I'm not sure how much money was actually made on Devastation, which much like with Steve Jackson's Ogre, which he flat out said, I lost money on that. So you never know. I think that exclusives, if they help people keep making games that are great, even if you can't back it and you have to wait till retail, it still might be a worthwhile trade-off. I'm on the fence about it. I can't always get all the cool promos that I want. I'm missing a lot of Zombicide miniatures I'd love to have, but I'm not willing to pay $100 for a tiny miniature from the first campaign. That's just the way it is. But anyways, yeah, this is the extended edition. There's a little blurb here telling you about everything that you have. Alternate costume cards, mascot fighters, chibi and pixel stand-ups, equipment cards, war updates. Okay, so this explains everything that I got, including the other packs of cards. Very, very cool. Yep, these are row after row of additional standees, promotional standees for all your characters. If you want something a little less serious and a little more fun for your Devastation characters, there you go. Let's see. A lot of these are really, really cool. And some of these are the fan-made characters. I was actually very impressed from what if I remember one of the updates correctly, before the game was released, Brad showed the box. And on the box, he actually has the fan-made characters, which was cool. I mean, he really took that seriously. I really like that one. Some of this just defies description of like typical. That's why I say these are more akin to really hardcore 2D Japanese fighters, as opposed to like I don't know, what I would call more traditional Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Which I realize that Street Fighter is Japanese, but it didn't have as crazy a characters, at least the early ones, as some of the later games. All right, here are all pixelated versions. I know there's a certain notorious board game reviewer who is just sick of pixel art, but some of it still looks kind of cool. It's nice to have the option. These are, I think, the same people, but even other different arts. Cool, cool, cool. A lot of this looks really, really good. And some of these look like the extra bosses, or maybe chibi versions of the bosses up at the top. And then these might be the fan-made and promotional characters. Very cool. Alright, I am so excited to play this game. I'm actually excited to organize it. I'm excited to take War of Indines and mix it together and organize it. I'm a little OCD. Alright, finally, the base game. Let's cut to the chase. Enough of this nonsense. Oh, alright. It's another game that's the exact same size as the box, so hold on. Alright. Boom! This is a heavy box. Look at that. There it is. All the glossy shine. Alright, let's take it out of here. Ooh, don't use razors, kids. That's a little better, although it's still very glossy. Yeah. That is some of the best art. I mean, they use that art all throughout the Kickstarter too, but it's worthwhile. And I think at least this character right here was one of the pledge level fan-made characters that people voted on. I think I voted for this one guy too. He's kind of cool. A couple of the ones I voted for, I don't think went through. Did the wolf one? There was a really cool like wolf creature that I really liked. I don't know. See, that's another promotional character. This little like mixture of Astro Boy type character. Alright, without further ado, let's open the actual box. Alright, we have little warning sheets. Don't panic. Don't open anything just yet. BattleCON Devastation is organized to be opened bit by bit, unlocking new features and modes as you play. No, 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 no. I want to open it all at once. For the purposes of this video, I might have to and get totally screwed. Wow, okay. There's a whole rule book just for one of the optional bonus gameplay modes. Battle Quest, single player, and co-op mode. Well, that's cool. Wow, okay. This very large book is the rulebook for the actual Devastation game. Let's compare and contrast that to the rulebook for the original, which is still actually, it's probably actually just as thick, but it's just much smaller, which, you know, much less stuff to keep track of. So, wow, 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 wow. Okay. And these would be, I don't know, little card sleeves? I don't remember these. But neat. I guess it's just another way to keep your stuff. Wow. There's one of the fan characters. Yeah. Okay. I did not know about. See, there's a lot of stuff I missed. The last crazy days of the Kickstarter campaign were just like a lot of stuff getting unlocked, or maybe this wasn't even unlocked, but I didn't know about it. All right, the board. That is a much bigger board. Because you have much bigger standees. I mean, let's compare and contrast. This is the board for the original War of Indines. This is the board for the new one. Yeah, the little standees. Where are you? Yeah, that's the size of the original standee. This is the size of the new one. So they everything got an upgrade. Everything. So cool. All right, so that's the board. Here are the different locations. So exciting. I'll edit all this in post. If I don't, that means something went horribly wrong. Avenge my death. I don't take very good care of my games. I should. I should be more gentle with them. But I don't care. Games are to be played and used and manhandled. Cool, 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 cool. Computer's just tons of stuff in front of my computer. All right, here's like the actual standees. So yeah, like you see the bosses have like cooler, like more serious, grimmer artwork. Sweet. Characters. Ah, they're all falling out. Bunch of the different tokens. Use all the different game modes. More. Oh, I wonder what that's for. I don't know. I feel like I should be more knowledgeable, but it's okay. Okay, more pixelated people. Here are the actual standees, and we have 28 people here, and one just fell out. So together with that first board, 31 fighters just with this. I'm sure there might be a double or something. Here's a bunch of what I guess are life wheels. That's cool. Yeah, keeping track of life was a little more annoying in the first one. There's more stuff. All right, and more the little actual plastic standees that you need. Here's the little wheel bits, which reminds me a lot of Chaos in the Old World. Great. To my mind, underrated game. I know it's high up on BGG's list, but I don't see a lot of people playing that. I still love it. I'll have to review it one of these days. Let's open some cards. We have... This video is going on too long. Oh, okay. Maybe I want to keep all this together. But you have like these little hint cards to tell you how to start playing the game. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like the little tutorial cards, but these are all the different fighting style cards, and the different character cards. All right. More character cards. I'm probably not going to open every one of these. But there's just so much. See more, there's another lesson. Cool. So much in this game. Another lesson, priority. So it looks like Brad designed the box so that as you open up bits, you're reading cards and you're learning the game. And I haven't played War of Indines in a while, so I probably do need a refresher. There's a damage lesson and another one of the characters. And cards, looks like money cards for Battle Quest. And just a lot of room in this box. To add a ton of stuff. I hope that there's room to add the Indine stuff, and I don't have to take out this this divider. I mean, if I have to, I have to. That's what I often end up doing, especially for Fantasy Flight games, but it looks really cool, and I'd rather keep it like that. but we'll see. Anyways, see the back of that? This looks really cool. Yeah, I showed you already. That is Devastation of Indines, BattleCON, and I'm sure there will be more BattleCON games. I'm focused on this one right now. I can't wait to play it. I had a super bad day today. Was very happy to get a hold of this and be able to show this and just to go through all of this. I'm probably going to ignore Brad's advice and open all of this and mix it all together because that's just how I roll. But I'm going to try to play this. My guess is I'm going to have to do 2 videos as a review, like maybe just do the base game in one video. I haven't even done War of Indines yet, which I have to do as well. And maybe do some of these optional stuff like the puzzle quest and the co-op mode together in another video. I don't know. There's a lot to wade through here. I can't wait. I'm excited. I want to try it. I really like what Level 99 Games has been doing, and I look forward to Argent the Consortium. You should check it out on Kickstarter if you can. Very excited for the future of that company. Very excited to play this. I'm glad you stopped by and watched this video. I know I can be a little self-indulgent, but hopefully you love games as much as I do and are willing to put up with this. And hopefully you get to play this game as well because it looks super duper cool. If you're ever in the South Florida area, come by one of our Board Game Brawl meetups because I'd love to meet you and I'd love to play any game that you possibly want to play off of my shelf because I love playing games. I love meeting new people. That's why I'm in this hobby, and I love sharing my love of the hobby with you. I'm done with all the lovey stuff now. All right. This has been Board Game Brawl. My name is Nick, reminding you to get out there and game every day in every way. Take care.